The Power of Enlightenment, Part 3. You were blessed before you knew it. In Genesis 48, Jacob looks back and speaks about his experience at Luz, what we know as Bethel. From the way he talked, it sounded like that's where the blessing began. But that's not true. However, it was at Luz that he got enlightened about who he was in God. That reminds me that not everyone who is anointed is enlightened. Now look at Saul. Here was a man hand-picked by God, anointed by the prophet Samuel. Given a new heart, the Spirit of God came upon him, and he prophesied. Saul was anointed by God, yet the book of Samuel shows how his lack of enlightenment eventually led to his downfall. And that's the danger of lack of enlightenment. It doesn't change your position, it just keeps you from walking in it. Enlightenment is born from hunger, your quest to know, your desire to be different, to grow deeper. Like Daniel, he understood through books, he studied, and because he knew his God, he did exploits. The Bible says he understood by books, he studied, he searched for knowledge, because people who change situations are usually people who pursue knowledge. Daniel 11:32 says, "They that know their God shall be strong and do exploits." Notice the word know. Romans 8:28 also says, "And we know that all things work together for good." If you do not know God is working through your situation, how will you remain joyful in difficult seasons? Knowledge strengthens faith. Ignorance strengthens fear. Many believers are emotionally broken because they are surviving on shallow information. Information alone does not produce enlightenment. The Pharisees had information, but they still rejected Christ. True enlightenment begins with a sincere desire to know God personally. Declare this boldly: I hunger for truth and revelation. I desire to know God deeply. I will not live on shallow understanding.